Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this ABC 36 News Update. I'm Tom Kenny. The death of Senator Ted Kennedy comes 25 years after he was in Kentucky paying his respects to another legendary statesman. Kennedy, along with other notable legislators, spoke at the funeral of Democratic Congressman Carl D. Perkins. Perkins helped push through several programs supporting education in the underprivileged, issues Ted Kennedy championed during his long, esteemed career in office. Trey Grayson, now formally in the 2010 race for U.S. Senate, he's crisscrossing the state making the announcement. The Republican Secretary of State stopped in Lexington this morning. It was the second of 13 campaign stops that he'll make over the next 3 days. Grayson's considered the frontrunner in the GOP primary, but Bowling Green eye doctor Rand Paul also amassing a sizable campaign war chest.
His dad did run for president. He's got a national following because of that. But I have this Kentucky following. I have a reputation for doing a good job. I've won 2 statewide elections with Republican votes and Democratic votes and independence votes. And the last election was a bad time to be a Republican, going back to his previous question, and I won with 57% of the vote.
That U.S. Senate seat is currently held by Republican Jim Bunning, who is not seeking re-election. Police make an arrest after a 63-year-old woman was robbed and assaulted outside of a Frankfurt fast food restaurant. Police say 23-year-old John Hawkins III approached Brenda Patrick and her husband outside of a Steak and Shake. It was the one on Leonard Wood Drive. They say he asked for a lighter, then attacked the couple and ran off with Patrick's purse. Patrick's arm was injured in the attack and required hospitalization. Major bombshells today in the Rick Pitino sex and extortion scandal. First, the police interview tapes of the woman at the center of the case, Karen Cipher, were released. You're seeing a part of more than 2 hours of Cipher's interviews with investigators. In the recordings, Cipher gives her side of the story and claims Rick Pitino ordered her to get an abortion after the two had sex in 2003.
This is not what I want, and he said, and he looked at me straight in the eyes, and he said, "You do not have a choice on this matter."
Following the release of the tapes, a visibly angry Pitino called a news conference to say Cipher is a liar and has no credibility.
I admitted to you I made a mistake. And believe me, I will suffer that mistake, for that mistake. My wife and family do not deserve these lies. You shouldn't be reporting these lies.
Cipher faces federal charges of extortion and lying to the FBI. Pitino wants the case to go to trial quickly, so he says the truth can come out. From one circus to another, this is the real one that's in Lexington, the March of the Elephants. This was the scene outside of Rupp Arena today, the elephants arriving by train. As you might guess, it's all part of the Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus. The circus is here Friday through Sunday. That's our report. You can get more at WTBQ.com.